My name is Brendan. I work at Friends International, but I focus on Friends and Stuff, which is the retail arm. I guess we should start at the beginning. So Friends International was started in 1994. It began in Phnom Penh. A man named Sebastian Moreau, he's a French guy who was traveling through Cambodia. Didn't intend to stay for very long, but he noticed there were a lot of kids sleeping on the streets, and he thought, well, this isn't right. We should do something about that. And in a very typically foreign way, he wanted to help, but didn't quite know how, so he brought them some sandwiches, like some baguettes. Again, he was very French, with some ham and cheese. And he and his friends brought these sandwiches to the kids, and they kind of opened them up, took out the meat, and they threw away the bread. And that was his first clue. Ooh, maybe I don't quite know how to solve the problem yet. So what started as this sort of misadventure, just trying to genuinely help street children, developed into this organization now spanning 4 countries, working with children and youth. We count youth up to the age of 24, who are vulnerable or marginalized in any way. You can't just solve the problem of children on the streets. You really have to look at their entire community. And why are their parents or families letting them be on the street? If their parents enter the program, we can help send their children to school, or if they're of the legal working age in Cambodia, they can enter one of our vocational training businesses. So we offer everything from motor repair to hospitality to beauty, electrical repair, and of course my area is the retail. But that's really a way to help stabilize the families and communities, because a lot of times, say you have a kid on the street, they're begging for money, they're really the primary breadwinner for their family. So while the children are actually going to school or they're in our training program, our home-based training program actually deals with the parents. How do we stabilize their lives? How do we help them getting a stable income so they don't have to put their children on the street? Teaching them how to work on a deadline, how to source materials, calculate profit, soft skills, confidence building, techniques like sewing. And while they're in this program, we actually buy the products from them and sell them in our shops in Cambodia, Thailand, and Laos. None of our products are made by children. Absolutely none. Sometimes I'll be in the shop and I'll hear people come in, and for some reason they have in their head that everything is made by children. Or you'll even have tour guides say, oh, this is great. These are all products. They help the children because they're made by the children. And it's really a chance to start a conversation, because so many people come in with these great intentions of supporting us, but if you think about it, they would never support a product in their home country that they know is made by underage labor. So you have to start this conversation. No, it's not made by children, and sort of wrap their minds around the fact that just because it is a developing country, we can't lower our standards of production, and we really have to push that, especially because child labor is so prevalent here. So it's a really interesting way to sort of change your perception of what is appropriate in a country like Cambodia and what standards they should look for in other shops as they travel.